Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's robustness test regular meeting. My name is Ahmed. I'm very nervous and very happy to be here with all of you. And uh, to be honest, I go through all the old agendas and pretty much copy the previous agenda with all the new data and put it right here. And if you have any question, I might know the answer, I might not. Please feel free to ask, or if you're not, we can go through the issues and uh, the pro actions and see the things there. Okay. So for the issues, I did check them, and the last one is from 3 weeks ago. So I don't know if we want to check these one or we should skip them. I'm not pretty sure about that. We can go through them, but I think we can. But I don't know. Maybe you can suggest we can go through these, or we can go through Pro and check them out. What do you think?
I think these are old issues. I don't know if there's any. The last update is like 3 weeks ago, so
Mm,
there's not
okay,
much progress on them, so we can skip
okay, okay. Sounds good. So the for Pro actions for the test grid, I checked them, and there is a lot of flakiness recently. You can see for the yesterday there was a lot of flakiness. These are green. So I opened them, and I think um, so. Yes, these
So
all are the flakiness. Please
yeah,
go
so
ahead.
so since Henry is here, I just wonder if there's any update on the issue about the sleep uh fail point.
Mhm.
Yeah. Henry, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry. I looked into it, but I don't have a firm conclusion yet. I'll try to look into it more this week because I was moving in the past.
Okay.
So yeah, but I have looked into it. There's not much specific discovery yet. But yeah, if there's already more issue piling up, then I will probably prioritize this.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Sorry for this.
Very nice. Uh, so I think this issue is the one you talked about. I'm not sure. Mm, there is a fake linearization, and I did search for that. I searched with the second, it's very much easier. Uh, and there is a lot of Golang like error, panic error, and I can't understand what is going on here, what causes this problem. Uh, all of these are Golang panic. I mean, there is a lot of them. Maybe there was a fail point that causes this, and maybe there wasn't. I'm not sure. My guess is there was a fail point and there was a time limit that causes this problem, but I'm not sure. Uh, I put a link here. I'm not sure about this one. Do you have anything in mind, or I tried going from here to up. I can maybe download the artifacts of this and put it in my local and run the report, or I don't know if that's the right way to approach this kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's usually the right way if you see linearization failure.
I saw these, and I thought maybe there is a timeout issue. I mean, it's 3 hours and 23 minutes. I'm not sure, but we can download the artifacts and maybe check them out. So this is the one, and the issue was for before save. So this is the, so I copy this to the okay. Let me there was a report. I forgot the comment. Let me. Why did I do that? Let's go through here. It's much easier. So in the README, there is a report validation. Comment. So that's it. Make test assist. Okay. So I think I should go from here. I history.html here also. There is jump to the first error. It should be here. I should put this or revision 978, revision 983. There's an update. So it's this one. I'm not sure. So this one is running still. Quick question. Does anybody know why there is no revision after this? Or I mean, this one has a revision, but this one has not any. And I think the error was because of this one. This is the last one, and it's revision 981. And the previous one is this one. I don't know, 87, 81. There's an update. That's a list. And let's update 2. There's update 2.
It's possible that
Still running.
the request never got any response.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just like for this test, seems to be a lot of failures. Maybe there's some resource issues.
Mhm. That could be it. I mean, my first thought was that maybe this was a timeout issue. I mean, it took so much long. 3 hours and 23 minutes. It's a long time. I
Yeah.
don't know that. And the lazy FS one is very heavy. This one is still running. Okay. Maybe my computer is slow. I'm not sure. Maybe we can check the other one. I'm still waiting for this and come back to this one a little bit later.
Yeah.
Okay. So the other one is Kubernetes high traffic cluster of size 1 exploratory test. And that was a linearization timeout. If we search this test in the, I think here, there is a space. I'm not sure that's there. Okay. Let's search that.
So for this test, it's like a parent test. It's not any specific one. So just means there's some timeout in one of the child test.
Mhm. That makes sense. Yes. Thank you. So if I just search that, what there is a linearization timeout, and my first thought was that Marek pointed out that sometimes linearization took so much long to validate if the model was linearizable or not. And they put a timeout so they can limit that runtime. And because this test took so much time, maybe there was a resource issue, maybe there wasn't. I'm not sure about that. Maybe that causes this problem. And this one ended.
Yeah, this is Also might be related to the issue about reducing the traffic, the number of clients.
Maybe we can do that. Maybe we can separate some parts from this huge test and maybe run them separately. I mean, maybe lazy FS might cause this problem. I'm not sure, but I know that that program is very heavy. I'm not sure. Maybe we can try to. Your suggestion is really good. Maybe we can try to make this test lighter.
So if you want to
If you agree,
know, if you want to know lazy FS is a problem, yeah, if you look at the other suites, like the main robustness test without the lazy FS. So if you go to test grid, the other tabs,
this one, what do you mean?
yeah, the second one is the same without the lazy FS. Yeah, so this one has much less failures. So it is possible that lazy FS is taking too much resources.
Yes, there's a lot of failures
Yeah.
compared to this one. Maybe, I mean, my thought is maybe we can maybe we can spend some time uh, figuring out how to make these tests lighter, or I don't know. I mean, there is a lot of failure here, and maybe 99% of them are just because of lack of enough resource. I mean,
Yeah, we can think
maybe,
about how to break them down into different test runs. Yeah.
I mean, that's my take from this test. And after this, there is a progress notify doesn't match. I'm not sure if your PR got merged or not. I'm pretty sure we discussed about this the previous session.
Yeah, my PR was merged. So, but it's still possible that in some cases the progress modified is not returned. So yeah.
What do you think? We can go through the code or we can skip this? I'm not sure.
I think we can just skip the first test set because there are just so many failures. Just go to the second, like the other tabs.
You mean this one?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me close this one. The second tab. There was 3 failures, and one of them was a QPS problem. We should have 200, but we got 196. And I checked the code for this, and let me show you. So this is this one. So we just define a QPS, minimal QPS in the profile, and we calculate QPS based on succeeded transaction divided by the period of the runtime. So it's just the succeed rate. I mean, it sounds like a succeed rate, but without the failures.
Yeah, so for
So,
this, basically, if there's not enough like CPU or resources on when the test was run, then it tends to it can have low QPS. So there's not if it doesn't happen like very often, we can just skip it.
it, I think it's the first one, right? Panic. So that's one. So this one. It
Yeah.
seems doesn't. Okay, so we can skip that. Let me write something here. It's just flaky and not. Maybe later. Okay, so the next one is this
So the
one.
next,
I didn't.
yeah, these are just the parent. So if you look at the names, it's just a prefix of the first test. So it's yeah.
Okay, I deleted that one. That was confusing to me because the result of this test wasn't clear enough for me. So I put a question mark here because I didn't understand what should I take from this. Now you explain that, it's much easier and understandable to me. So let me write that here. So maybe later someone else. Then, I mean, this is the parent test. Okay. No watch operation for client services exploratory. I think that's also apparent, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
It's
this is also
all.
so it's just that the way test grid renders it, it shows up as 3 failures.
Okay. So let me clear that one too. Okay. Thank you so much. I was struggling. Now I know. So the next one is release 3.5. There is some flaky here. I can open that here and I list. There was, I think, two. Let me see. One of them is this and these two. So cluster after save before save.
Yeah, so
There's three.
all these 3 are, I think they're related to the sleep fail point. We have discussed in the last.
Yeah, that was the error here. Failed to trigger failed. So Harry is going to take that, or we should wait, or I don't know.
So we can just link the issue from last time. Because these are the same root cause.
So there was, I think, here this one, if I'm not mistaken. So I can down here. So that was the two, and for the next one, we have some failures, and again there was a fail point error, and that's the same as the previous one. I mean, if you look at the errors, they're the same. So maybe we can wait for this issue, and it can fix both of them. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're related.
So let me just put it around here. Related to the. Okay. So those were all the issues, and I think I can clear this one out so it can be more clean. And okay. So I have another question, and that is find a way to not report timeouts as errors or something like that, or remove dependence on timeouts. I mean, that's a very big topic. I'm not sure if that's just a problem to ECB. Kubernetes has that problem too. I mean, if someone look at this, it may think that we have a lot of bugs or a lot of failures, but most of them just are. Uh, my point is very valid in this one. Is that one? So yeah, this one.
Yeah, so
Most
the
of them
argument keeping the timeout is, so if there's a consistent like high failure for timeout, we have to look into, say, the resource issues. So we cannot just ignore them. So it's, and if it's failing occasionally, we should be able to just check the log and ignore them like manually. So the argument is we should keep it just to be aware of possible like resource issues and stuff like that.
that makes sense. Yes. Okay. And I think today's report is also ready. There is 3 flakiness, and I think that's also a resource issue. Needed 200, and there's a 156. And based on our previous study, maybe we can ignore this and move on.
Yeah. So yeah, for this kind of QPS, like low QPS, so if it's just occasional failure, that's fine. And then the reason we keep it, not just ignore it, is because like a high rate of QPS failure could be indicating resource issues as well. Yeah.
Okay. And I think this one is parent one, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So these two are the parents, and that's only one. So today we don't have any issue compared to the yesterday, and those all were just resource issue, and today one is just also a resource issue. Maybe we can spend some time and fix that. I mean, I don't know. I put it right there. Maybe we can think about it a bit and fix these flakiness. Maybe break them and create more tests, more scenarios, more live scenarios. I'm not sure, but we can do that. I think we can do that.
Yeah.
And I think that was all. If you have any question, I'm here. I might know the answer, I might not, but please feel free to ask any question.
I'm good.
Okay. We can end the meeting. Do you have anything in the mind, or we just end it? Okay. Thank you, everybody, for coming. That was so nice. I learned a lot of things, and hope to see you the next session. Thank you.
Thank you.